Hi folks, Roly Platt here, and today I want to talk about two small harmonicas, or shorter harmonicas, the Seydel Big 6 and the Kongsheng Baby Fat, and particularly how well they work with my product, the Harp Wah. So the two harps I'll be talking about, and I'll talk about the differences a little bit with the two. This is the Seydel Big 6, 6 holes. This is the Baby Fat by Kongsheng, which is 7 holes. Both really nice harps, and both work surprisingly well with the Harp Wah. I guess it's not surprising because the shorter design actually fits the slot on the Harp Wah really well. I'm going to show you here. I don't know if you can see where the slot is, but it's because of that, the entire harp is pretty much over the slot, but it also allows your fingers to almost cover that hole. In the end, what it does is it just tightens up the cup sound and gives you a more exaggerated cup sound. You can feel it and hear it when you're playing. I don't know how well it's coming through the camera. And I'll just try it quickly with the Baby Fat. So you can see it just fits in there perfectly. I guess the purpose of these smaller harmonicas is if you're not hungry enough for like a full-size harmonica, you can have one of these as a snack. They both play very nicely. I'll start with the Baby Fat. It's a beautifully designed harmonica. They've done a really nice job. I'm a designer in the other part of my life, and I admire anything that's put together well like this. The Seydel is made with the same stainless steel reeds as I use in the they have in the 1847 and the Session Steel, the two that I play. And the reason I switched over to Seydel a few years ago was because of the longevity and strength in these reeds. I tend to play very hard, so I like the fact that I can pound the hell out of these things, and they stand up to that. And I find they last significantly longer. It's hard to tell, hard to measure exactly how much longer they might last than a brass reed, but they definitely, for me, last significantly longer. And so this Big 6 is basically an 1847, just with a couple of holes that aren't there on the top end. You got all the meat and potato holes down here from 1 to 6. You may even hear a little more volume, a little more projection out of the sound with the Seydel. Now, what I can tell from playing that may not come across in the audio is that it, well, I know it feels the same as a regular harp that I play, regular Seydel I play. And there's no sense of that it might cack out if you play a little harder. There's a tonal difference between the two. And you know, having said that, this is a nice harp. It's a very nice harp. There's a slight difference in the tone that comes through, probably because it's just, I guess it's the brass reeds. I'm not sure what it is. If cost is your issue and you're looking for something, you like the look of this, you know, it's a really beautiful harp, that's a good choice. If you're looking for something a little more substantial as far as playability and strength or power, in my opinion, that's what I need. Then the Big 6 is a great choice. Well built and solid and sounds great. I like it because it sounds good with the Harp Wah. So what's interesting with both of these Cupping is actually easier than with a full-size harper. It is, I think it would be easier for somebody who's not particularly skilled at good cupping technique. I can, by just doing that, you can hear it, but more importantly, is when you're playing, you can feel it. You can feel the suction because your hand is able to cup more around the harp. So much so that when I draw in hard at the bottom, I'm getting a blow note coming through on the top end. That's how much suction there is. An old trick. But that's just the airtight. As I'm pulling in, there's air coming into blowing in through the top hole. And they both do that. If you have a Harp Wah, or you're thinking of getting one, this might be a neat option for you. And a nice combination of the two. Back to the big 6. Check it out, harmonicamute.com. That's where you can get the Harp Wah, Seydel for the big 6, and Kongsheng for the baby fat. Take care.